What the heck is up, y'all? It has been so long since I filmed a video and posted a video. Yeah, wow, it's been a while and it feels really good to be sitting here in front of a camera again and just chatting away. And that's exactly what this video is going to be. Just very chatty, very casual, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. So for today's video, my first video after my very long hiatus, we're going to be just kind of talking about 2020. I know it's a little bit late to be talking about 2020 because like it's almost the end of January, but it's not the end of January, and therefore the year isn't even a 12th of the way over yet. So yeah, I wanted to make sure and get my butt back on YouTube, or at least start filming again even if I didn't post anything, just because I'm getting married this year in July and I really want to just sort of document the wedding planning process. It's seriously the most exciting time of my life right now. It's gonna be a very low-key, very chill wedding, but still, like, I get to marry my very best friend, and that's just so exciting, and I want to be able to like watch these videos when I'm old and gray, you know? Yeah, I kind of just want to talk about like my hopes for 2020, wedding related and non-wedding related. I want to start off by saying that I went into 2020 just very hopeful for an awesome year. I mean, I know that it's going to be awesome regardless because I'm getting married this year, but I just wanted everything else to be awesome too. And in the very beginning of 2020, probably January 5th, I think, or January 6th, I went through something really hard. And if you guys don't know from my previous videos, I have a little dog named Murphy, and he's an American Eskimo / poodle mix. And I've had him since I was probably like 8 or 9 years old. That would set him at about 13, almost 14 years old, so he was a very old pup. And he passed away. And it was really, really hard. I live in Wisconsin, and I moved to Wisconsin from Illinois, from my parents' house. And so when I moved here, I tried bringing Murphy with me, but he was losing his eyesight and he was just beginning to reach old age, and he would like walk into furniture and he just wasn't happy. My parents have 2 other dogs that Murphy loves very much, or loved. He still loves them, I think. I like to think that. And also, you know, he missed my parents because, you know, they're a big part of his life too. Where I was going with that tangent is that I knew that he was getting closer to the end of his life, and I knew this around Christmas. And Christmas, all of December was really hectic because pretty much every single weekend in December I drove down to Illinois, which is about a 2-hour drive, and that's a lot of driving. I didn't really have much time on the weekends at home, and I work Monday through Friday, so it was pretty hectic, and I told myself that after Christmas was over I was gonna just stop you know, driving down there as frequently because it was a lot. But then I noticed, you know, that he stopped eating, and he like wouldn't get up very often from his dog bed, and I knew I needed to be there with him. I ended up going down there one weekend just to see him and spend time with him and tell him that it was okay, you know, to move on. And I asked him to visit me in my dreams. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but I sometimes have communication with past loved ones in my dreams. I can make a video on that if you want. But I asked him to please visit me, and I said it's okay to go, that I won't be angry, or, you know, I'm understanding, I guess. Yeah, I just told him it was okay and not to be scared, and I was strong for him because they pick up on things. They can tell when you're like upset. So I ended up leaving on Sunday around 4, and Murphy passed around midnight. So that was really hard for me in the beginning of January. It was just a lot to take in. He was there for all of my mental health issues, and getting therapy and finding happiness again. He was there for a lot of heartbreaks, and then he was there when I fell in love with Sam, and he was there for pretty much everything significant in my life, and it's just hard to like let him go, but he has visited me a few times, so that's been awesome. I'm sorry if that sounds weird, but it's just the truth. He comes to my dreams. After that happened, I feel like Murphy has really pushed me to kind of connect more with spirituality again. I've been meditating way more often. I've actually been getting into oracle cards. I purchased a really beautiful deck from Etsy. Yeah, so just little things I've been, you know, sort of incorporating into my life, and I definitely think Murphy is kind of what pushed me to do that. So that's been awesome. I definitely think this will be a really good year as far as like spirituality goes. Now let's talk about wedding stuff. Let's lighten the mood a little bit. So Sam and I, like I said, are getting married in July. Our wedding date is July 25th, which is like 180 something days away. It's going to be a super low-key, very casual wedding in my parents' backyard in Illinois, and I am wearing a dress. Sam is not wearing a dress. We're expecting to have maybe like 70 people, 70 guests tops, including like Sam and I and our bridal parties. So it's going to be very small, very intimate, and I love the fact, what is this? I love the fact that it's in my parents' backyard, because my parents still live in the house where I spent the first 19 years of my life. That's the house that I moved here from. So I don't know, I just think that's really special. My older brother Jordan is going to be marrying us. My two sisters and two of my other brothers are going to be in my bridal party. And also my best friend Alyssa is my maid of honor. And then Sam has her side all set up, and yeah, I don't know, it's just gonna be very, very fun. It's just gonna be, you know, a little backyard celebration of love. We've had a lot of help just from like friends. We have a lot of really awesome resources as far as like people and like things that we need for the wedding, and I'm so freaking grateful. My friend Rebecca from middle school, we were friends in high school too, but we went to different high schools, but we were really, really close in middle school. She reached out and offered to be our photographer at no cost, which is insane. Like, of course we're gonna pay her. She wants to help, or she wants to try and build her portfolio, and it's just like so kind of her to offer to do that for us. My friend Lauren is doing my makeup, and then my friend Morgan is doing my hair. Morgan is also doing my hair for no cost, which again is insane. Of course I'm paying her. See, my thinking is, if I was gonna pay someone else to do it, I'm not just gonna not pay somebody because they said that I don't have to pay them. But I'm just so beyond grateful for like the people that we know and the resources that we have. We also have a friend, Haley, here in Wisconsin, who does our holiday photos. She's incredibly talented. We were thinking of having Rebecca and Haley do our photos. We have a consultation with Haley next month. And then we also might have a possible florist, which is just so exciting because I didn't think we'd be able to afford real flowers, but this person here in Milwaukee said that she wants to work with our budget, and we have a consultation with her also next month. So I feel like I'm talking really fast, but I'm just so excited. So everything's falling together is my point, and we have a lot of like DIY projects going on. Later today I'm going to be making paper for our invitations, which is crazy. Like, who does that? Who's just like, yeah, let's make some paper for these wedding invitations? I really wanted to purchase the seed paper invitations, which is where when you're done using the invitation, you can tear it up and plant it and then flowers will grow, but those were so expensive. And then I found a tutorial for how to make paper out of recycled paper, which aligns really well with my values of just like not wasting things. Like, I'm recycling the paper, but then I can also add my own seeds in the paper. And Sam's mom, my future mother-in-law, is a gardener, so she offered her seeds to us to use for the invitations. My voice is shaking because I'm talking so much. Just really excited. We'll get to have our seed paper that I want. It's environmentally friendly because we're giving paper that would otherwise be trash new life, and that's just so cool to me. I'm excited to do that. I'm gonna do that probably right after I stop filming this video. So aside from those two things, what am I hoping for 2020? I'm really hoping to begin my Etsy shop. If you don't know, I'm very passionate about herbalism. I have like a whole little apothecary right behind my camera setup right now, and yeah, so I make different like teas and salves and tinctures, and I've been working on my Etsy shop startup for a small business for my herbalism, and I'm really excited for that. I'm hoping to reach financial stability, which I'd say I'm pretty stable at the moment. However, I am still living like paycheck to paycheck, which isn't bad. I'm 22 years old. I think that's pretty normal. But I'd really like to not like always have to rely on the following week's paycheck. I really want to build up my savings account. Sam and I are hoping to move to buy a home in a couple years, so I'd like to start saving for that after the wedding's all done, because right now obviously we're saving for that. But yeah, so there's just so many things going on, and I'm so grateful. I just feel like this new year, 2020, is just gonna be probably one of the best years of my life so far, and I'm just filled with gratitude. I get emotional a lot because like just we're so lucky to know the people that we know, and I'm so grateful to my parents for offering their backyard space to us for our wedding, and I'm grateful to like our friends that we know for offering their services for our wedding, and just, you know, all of it. I'm grateful for everything. So that is kind of my my 2020 hopes and wishes and chattiness. I don't know. I just wanted to kind of chat away about that because I'm just so excited. I feel like it's just going to be so much fun this year, and I definitely want to continue to film and to just sort of keep you guys posted on the wedding planning process especially. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry I rambled so much and I talked so fast and my voice was shaking the whole time, but that's what happens. I'll catch you guys in another video. I promise. I will keep this up. I'm gonna keep filming, man. Dang it. Yeah, cool. Stay groovy, and I will see you in my next video.